Government obtains OFAC license to proceed with Dragon Gas deal. Tuku confirms Calypso Monarch competition for Tobago Carnival. Former Finance Secretary appointed to Central Bank Board. And a former THA official calls for 14 days paternity leave for fathers. Good evening, I am Natalia Nancy Montreshard. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Thursday, 9th October 2025. Now to our top story. The Attorney General John Jeremy SC announced that the government of Trinidad and Tobago has been granted a license by the U.S. Office of Foreign Assets Control, OFAC, to proceed with the development of the Dragon Gas project.
I am pleased to announce that the Department of the Treasury of the United States has granted the OFAC license that was applied for by this government and the National Gas Company to pursue the exploration of the Dragon Gas field.
Development follows sustained diplomatic efforts and consultations between the governments of Trinidad and Tobago, Venezuela, and the United States. Jeremy noted that the current administration has spent less than its predecessor to obtain such a license.
It bears noting that the last administration spent in excess of $120 million pursuing this project, with nothing to show for it after 2 years. This administration has spent less than $500,000 in securing this license.
Granting of the OFAC license marks a significant milestone in the collaboration between Trinidad and Tobago and Venezuela in the energy sector, paving the way for the realization of the Dragon Gas projects. Would Tobago be hosting a Calypso Monarch competition for the October Carnival? That's the burning question being asked by local Calypsonians. During a media briefing held by Tuco on Wednesday, officials reassured the public that Tobago will indeed be hosting its Calypso Monarch competition for the October Carnival, bringing relief and excitement to Calypsonians eager to return to the stage.
The Tobago Calypso Monarch is officially on the Tobago October Carnival calendar, marking one of the major highlights of the season. This confirmation follows weeks of uncertainty among local Calypsonians. The competition is set to take place on the 23rd of October.
And on the evening of the 23rd, we'll be hosting the Tobago Calypso Monarch at Market Square from 6 p.m. where 10 finalists will be gracing the stage to go against the Tobago Monarch title, Miss Nicole Thomas. And Miss Nicole Thomas would have been the 2024 winner of the National Tuco Tobago Calypso Monarch competition.
There will be auditions for the Grand Calypso event along with a registration fee.
We know last night we had the launch and the award ceremony of icons at the Scarborough Library. And we're moving on to next Sunday, which is the 12th of October. We are going to have the auditions for the Tobago Calypso Monarch. For anyone interested in being a part of the Tobago Monarch, you can come out from 9:30 a.m. at the Shaw Park Cultural Complex. There's a registration fee of $100.
The Tobago Calypso Monarch promises a vibrant celebration of talent, culture, and storytelling, uniting artists and audience this October Carnival. This is Aaliyah Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
The Central Bank of Trinidad and Tobago is bolstering its board with a familiar name from Tobago's financial administration, former THA Finance Secretary and former Assemblyman Joel Jack. The former Secretary of Finance and Enterprise Development in the Tobago House of Assembly is currently serving as a non-executive director, with a term running until October 2027. Mr. Jack, a former Deputy Chief Secretary and the youngest person to hold the THA Finance Secretary post in 2013, brings a unique perspective to the bank's governance. A group of 7 new appointees joins Mr. Jack effective September 12, 2025. These 7 new non-executive directors include noted economist Dr. Indira Stage 1 and the 6 other professionals, bringing diverse expertise to the central bank's oversight function. The appointments reflect a significant commitment to strengthening the board as it navigates the complex financial landscape of the Twin Island nation. We'll take a short break and come back with more. Stay with us.
Hair goals, we've got 'em. At S&R Hair Fantasy, we provide a wide variety of quality hair, the latest hair accessories, adult toys, skin lightening products, female underwear, and much more under one roof. Check us out on Shelbourne Street in Plymouth or call us at 317-0808. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. S&R Hair Fantasy for queens who know exactly what they want.
Rise and shine, Tobago. The breakfast vibes you've been waiting for is here. It's time for Sun Up Tobago, the ultimate breakfast inclusive cooler party that kicks off your carnival in style.
We come to take shots. She come to take shots.
Join us on Thursday, October 23rd from 6 a.m. to 12 noon at Scarborough House, 138 Milford Road. Music pumping, breakfast sizzling, coolers flowing, and vibes unmatched. This is where sun, sea, soca, and celebration collides. Get your early bird tickets now at Pablo Supermarkets, Barcode, Lost Restaurant, and Launch. Signature Cuts, IslandEtickets.com, and committee members. Don't miss the event where Tobago Carnival truly begins. Sun Up Tobago. Come for the breakfast, stay for the vibe.
Skibidi bang bang. Yours truly Juby representing for Neon, a tribal affair by Highlighter Entertainment. We are here.
Tobago, are you ready? Highlighter Entertainment's Neon, a Tribal Affair. Costume sales are live. Register now at highlighterentertainment.com. This is Carnival meets culture. Rhythm meets rebellion. Neon is calling. And your moment is now. Light up the night.
I'm jamming on the pavement with Neon.
Welcome back. The concept of paid time off for new fathers is gaining traction in Trinidad and Tobago, with an industrial relations veteran championing the cause, urging the country to adopt global best practices. Speaking exclusively to Tobago Updates, former Tobago House of Assembly Assemblyman for Goodwood Belgarden, Max James, revealed that the THA was once at the forefront of this social change and called for new legislation to mandate paternity leave for all public servants. Reporter Jewel Green George has the story.
While some private sector agreements like the recent one at the central bank provide paid paternity leave, Trinidad and Tobago's national standard remains limited to just 3 days. This falls far below global averages, where women receive about 25 weeks of paid leave compared to only 2.2 weeks for men, according to the International Labour Organization. Industrial relations consultant Max James is calling for stronger paternity leave policies for Tobago.
I introduced it in the Tobago House of Assembly. I think that was the last motion/bill, if you want, that we would have engaged ourselves in the period 1996 to 2001.
James detailed the generous provision put forward at the time, which would have set a regional precedent.
We agreed to 14 days paternity leave for spouses, male spouses, of course.
The goal of the policy, he explained, was a critical social tool to foster family stability. Research has shown that paternity leave is associated with greater relationship stability and can mitigate maternal postpartum depression.
So I saw it as part of the social re-engineering, or engineering is a tool that we could use to have better results in the early developmental years of a little child.
James urged Tobago's parliamentary representatives to champion a bill in the House of Representatives, stressing that such a move would ensure greater equity in household management and could also positively impact the country's declining birth rate. He further noted that the policy could extend to families who are adopting.
We need to make it law so that the society will benefit. You'll have more equity in the management of the household. A woman can feel safe enough, strong enough, having that emotional support and the physical support in the home.
The push for a more progressive paternity leave policy aims to move Trinidad and Tobago closer to international standards set by nations like Sweden and Finland, where James noted have the gold standard of paternal leave. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
Caribbean Airlines has once again soared to the top, capturing the title of Caribbean's leading airline brand 2025 at the 32nd Annual World Travel Award. This marks the 9th consecutive year the national carrier has earned this distinguished honor, solidifying its reputation as a leader in regional aviation. The airline's success comes as it continues to strengthen its presence across the Caribbean and the Americas. Over the past year, Caribbean Airlines expanded its route network to include the French Caribbean, now servicing 28 destinations. It has also improved its baggage handling systems and upgraded its in-flight products to offer greater comfort and convenience to travelers. However, this latest achievement raises questions for Tobago, especially with the Tobago Carnival just 2 weeks away. Despite the expected influx of visitors, no official announcement or update has been made regarding additional flights to accommodate the anticipated travel demand. Attempts to reach Secretary for Culture and Antiquities Dorisha Hackett for comment on the matter went unanswered. Teachers across the nation have been granted official time off to attend the upcoming National Convention of Teachers 2025, scheduled for Friday, October 10th, 2025. Approval was given for all teachers, including those in the Early Childhood Care and Education (ECCE) sector, to be released from duties between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. on the day of the event. The convention aims to bring together educators from across the country to share insights, discuss key issues affecting the education system, and explore strategies for professional growth and classroom innovation. It serves as a platform for collaboration and reflection on the evolving role of teachers in shaping the nation's youth. The ministry's decision highlights its commitment to continuous professional development and its recognition of teachers as vital contributors to national progress through education, mentorship, and lifelong learning. You're watching the Tobago Updates Television News. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news after this.
Tobago, a little isle where every hill hums with memory and every shoreline have a story to tell. An island where mass and meteor dance as one. Air, water, spirit, fire, and earth. We begin in Scarborough, high at Fort King George, Mokojumbis rise tall, tall over the capital, guardians of tradition, walking on air, balancing sky and sea. Their height remind we, Tobago past and present, always moving together. From air, we drift to water. Fancy sailors set out aboard a glass-bottom boat, gliding through nylon pool and no man's land. In their crisp whites, full of swagger and play, they move like the tide, bold, alive, always shifting, just like the ocean that cradled this isle. Down in tongue by the Isle of Tobago sign, the minstrels gather. They strum, dance, and crack joke, turning Scarborough into a stage. That joy, that sweet laugh is spirit itself, the invisible compass that always points way back home. Further east in Speyside, fire leap from jab-jab, sparks fly, steel ring, and the old water wheel blaze alive with energy. This is Tobago fire, fierce, defiant, the kind of flame that could never out. And at Shore Park, mud mass take over. Men and women coat themselves in clay, stamping the earth with every step. Raw, free, and elemental, the heartbeat of the island rising straight from the ground. Tobago is more than mass. So come now, walk the hills, sail the waters, laugh with the people, and feel the fire and mud between your hands. 'Cause here, mass not just performance, it's Tobago heartbeat, calling you to experience your beauty in fullness. Tobago.
Welcome back. The much anticipated annual Blue Food Festival is scheduled to take place on Sunday, October 19th at the scenic Bloody Bay, offering a day of culinary delights and community fun. Food lovers from across Tobago and beyond are gearing up to indulge in a vibrant array of dishes, from fresh dasheen to creatively prepared desserts. Festival goers will have the opportunity to taste flavors that highlight local ingredients while celebrating culinary artistry. The event is not just about food, it's a full day of entertainment for all ages. Live music will fill the air, featuring local bands and performers, while cultural showcases and cooking demonstrations will give attendees a deeper appreciation of Tobago's rich heritage and gastronomic talent. Children can enjoy interactive activities and games, ensuring a family-friendly atmosphere throughout the day. The Minister of Public Administration and Artificial Intelligence, Senator Dominic Smith, has appointed a new board with an ambitious 2-year mandate to bridge the nation's technological divide. The state enterprise iGovTT, steering Trinidad and Tobago's shift toward a digitized future, iGovTT welcomed its new board of directors on Tuesday, October 7th. Leading the 11-member team is business strategist Ria Karim as chairman, with Nigel Shane Puna serving as deputy chairman. They are charged with 3 monumental pillars: building a digital society, driving a digital economy, and establishing a digital government. This mission aims to potentially double the ICT sector's contribution to national GDP. While 84% of the population is currently online, reaching the remaining citizens is essential. Smith urged new leaders to make digital transformation a lived reality for all, ensuring equitable access to technology and promoting innovation across the islands. The weather report is up next.
Rise and shine, Tobago. The breakfast vibes you've been waiting for is here.
When you wrong, tell you use a big dancer.
It's time for Sun Up Tobago, the ultimate breakfast inclusive cooler party that kicks off your carnival in style.
We come to take shots. She come to take shots.
Join us on Thursday, October 23rd from 6 a.m. to 12 noon at Scarborough House, 138 Milford Road. Music pumping, breakfast sizzling, coolers flowing, and vibes unmatched. This is where sun, sea, soca, and celebration collides. Get your early bird tickets now at Pablo Supermarkets, Barcode, Lost Restaurant and Launch, Signature Cuts, IslandEtickets.com, and committee members. Don't miss the event where Tobago Carnival truly begins. Sun Up Tobago. Come for the breakfast, stay for the vibe.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, where innovation meets excellence and service reigns supreme. Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces. At TGSL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style. Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business. Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products. It's about relationships, it's about you. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
Quartz is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Quartz Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Quartz Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
Now for a look at the weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. Tonight, generally fair to partly cloudy with showers over a few areas, especially during the early morning. There is a low chance of an isolated thunderstorm, mainly after midnight. Temperatures will drop to 25 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, cloudy intervals at times, accompanied by scattered showers, will interrupt generally fair but hot conditions. There is a low chance of heavier showers or isolated thunderstorms in a few areas. Tomorrow's daytime temperature is predicted to be 32 degrees Celsius with a low of 26 degrees Celsius, and the heat index is expected to be 37 degrees Celsius. Seas with waves 1.5 meters to 2 meters in open waters and near 1 meter in sheltered areas. Tomorrow the sun is expected to rise at 5:51 and set at 5:47. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Let's recap the headlines before we go. Government obtains OFAC license to proceed with Dragon Gas deal. TUCO confirms Calypso Monarch competition for Tobago Carnival. Former Finance Secretary appointed to Central Bank Board, and a former THA official calls for 14 days paternity leave for fathers. I'm Natalia Nancy Swan Trishard. Thank you so much for joining us and have a great night.